Alrighty, how's it going everybody? 01 of 1 back again. We are playing Satisfactory Plus. And, yeah, in the last episode we got all of our plastic production more or less done, so that's good. And then in this episode we're going to work on our power generation using all of the fuel that we're now getting. So whether it's regular fuel or, you know, diesel fuel. But that's going to require more stuff, so I don't know. Well, I need to get more materials and stuff. Probably should have done this ahead of time, but you know, getting materials is still part of the game, so it's all good. It's all good. Let's see, where do I want to go? And these have a really big hitbox, which is why I'm jumping around them. Alright, so first off, let's see what we need. We need a lot of iron plates, so let's grab those first. I'm probably going to need iron sheets, but I think I'm using a lot of those. I mean, that's what that is right there, so they're all coming out. Yeah, they're not even building up right now. Okay, so we're going to let that build up for a little bit. I'm not sure what those are being used for at the moment. I do need more sheets, so we'll just let that kind of build up for a little bit. Alright, so this is all maxed out and good to go. We'll grab like 800, I guess. Do we need concrete? We could use some more concrete. And then I definitely need the sheets. Let's see, rods I think I'm okay with. Oh, also, I have to figure out all the stuff I need to build more of the power supply station generator things. You know what I mean, right? Okay, so, man, I would have to see how much we're making. I think we're making like 200 diesel fuel per minute. And if we're only using like 6.5, that's going to require 30? Dude, 30 generators? That's insane. Where am I gonna put them all? I don't even know if I have enough room for all of that. We'll start off with 5 though. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solution heaters. 5 of those. We're gonna need 5 of these. We're gonna need 5 of those. We're gonna need 5 of these. Nope, just that. Okay. Cooling eventually. So let's start with that. Alright, so we're gonna need heavy modular frames, a ton of iron sheets, and lead sheets. Okay, let's go grab some of those. Alright, that'll be over here. That's not lead sheets. This is lead sheets. Alright, so we'll grab a few of those. We'll throw that in there for now. Let's see. Then I need the iron sheets, of course, and then I have to make 25 heavy modular frames. Now, let's see what I need to make those. Heavy modular frames. Okay, so limiting factor is probably going to be our lead plates. So let's get some more of those. And then they'll be in that box right there. There we go. Grab a bunch of those. There we go. Now we're kind of maxed out, so that's good. Alright. See how many of these things we can make. And if we can make 25 of them. We can make 52 now. Nice. Alright, so starting off with a little bit of manual crafting. Super exciting, right? And then this is also giving us time for those iron sheets to be used up too, so... Or to be built up, not used up. Alright. Super exciting. Not really. It's kind of boring, actually. So what's going to be the limiting factor here, then? I mean, I'm only making 25 of the 52, so... I don't know. I think we'll be okay for a little while. So that's 23, 24, and 25. Good to go. All right. Let's see how those sheets are doing. And then I may end up redoing a lot of the stuff on here. Basically rebuilding this entire thing. Because I want to make sure that we're getting the most out of these that we can. And that's going to be, well, complicated. Hey, that's quite a lot of sheets right there. I will take all of those. I will also take those. That'll be good. All right. So we have enough to build what we need. I'm going to grab some more concrete. And then, this is not where the concrete is. Concrete is in here. All right. Auto save. There we go. There is our concrete coming in. Good. Yeah, we'll throw that back in there. We'll get that in there. Is this not... Oh, right, because it's not powered. That makes sense. Okay. So, this should be filling up quite a lot. It's not quite full yet, but we're getting there. Oh, this one is full. Really? Wait, why did you pick up the crushed stone? We don't need that. Okay. And then, I suppose we can take all of this, put that over there. Alright, so that'll get a whole bunch over there. And then that's filling up this. Yeah, we can take that over here too. And that's just going to get us more sand, along with, you know, this stuff in here as well. So, yeah, that should be good. Keep that running quite well. Alright, how are we doing on our... Wow, that is a lot of purple slugs. Holy crap, dude. I will turn them into... I think I can turn these into power by running them through a turbine. So, or something like that. I don't know exactly, but yeah, there's something in there about that. So, all right. So now, I think we should be good to continue building out here. All right. Down, sliding down the stairs because that's just what we do. It reminds us of our childhood. Just without the pillow sled. Alright. There we go. That was easy enough. Okay. So I don't know if I want to do too much more of these, but I do want to leave the possibility of putting out more. And maybe I should just build more of this right away. Yeah, so let us go this way first. Oh, whoops. Gotta zoop it. Zoop, 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 zoop. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, we'll start with getting the fuel sorted first, I think. And then we'll work on the diesel after that. So we're going to need a boiler platform, preferably in line with that one. And then we'll probably build... Just build off 5, right? let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. Then we're gonna need our converter platforms. There we go. And then that doesn't like this being here. Why? Oh, let's rotate it the other way and see if that makes a difference. Nope. Doesn't like this. Okay. Maybe it's not that. Maybe it's the, no, give me that. There we go. Yeah, so it was just that. Alright, and then 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. And then we can put that back. Alright. And then the other thing is I have to do something with all of our steam and CO2 that's coming out of here. So I'm just basically just dumping it all in here for now. And then I can just empty it rather easily. But I mean, all of this steam right here, I can turn all of that back into water. So, I don't know. Well, but then again, I have to figure out like my whole water system. So that's going to be like a whole other thing. But we have all of this now. So that is all set up. Actually, let me put these together first. So that way, as soon as they start generating, we will have power. Alright. And then, let's get all of this set up. And these are just spaced basically right in between these. And then that one should be there. Okay. And then these ones are basically centered on here. So if we get that rotated. Okay, so that should be everything hooked up there. Okay, so next thing, boiler or solution heater, whatever. It's a boiler, it's what it does, it boils. One more, there we go. And then I have to set up all of this stuff up first. So let's get our solution heater, and then I need the steam something something. Yeah, boiler Mark II. There we go. Wait, what? Did I not? Oh no. I need more. Well. Luckily we can make just enough. More. Super exciting, right? So it looks like the modular frames are gonna, well, no, the steel pipes are the limiting factor. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully we'll have enough to build everything we need to build. Alright, so there's 20. Good. 21. 22. 4. And last one. Good to go. Alright. So that should be enough to build our heaters now. So power boiler. 4 and 5. There we go. Alright, now we have to get these things in there. And I have to figure out what level they're at. I think it's there. Yeah. Okay. And now I just have to place these. Gonna be little T-junctions. There we go. And we'll leave that one there. There we go. Okay. Now we'll take this pipe and run it between. Then run that up there. Okay. So now we take these T's and we pump them into here. There we go. Alright, and then take that. Alright, so that should start the boiling process. And now we just need to do the other process, which is going to be connecting all of this stuff up. So, is this Mark II pipe or Mark I pipe? I think it's just Mark I. Now, I don't know exactly how much CO2 is going to be produced. I could probably just check it real quick, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be less than what this thing can handle. Could be wrong, but it's just the assumption that I'm going to go off of for now. Okay, and then we'll take this and run that. And if I need to upgrade the pipe, I can. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay, and there we go. Okay, so that is going to be all of our CO2 getting pumped out. And then, let's see, now we need to do all of our turbines. Turbine, 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 turbine. And then this goes up to here, goes up to here. And then that will start spinning the turbines. Alright. And then we need to take this and shove it into there. Okay. That should be all of our exhausts taken care of. Now for the final part, just throwing on the generators. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. We are spinning. And we're quickly going up to max RPM, which is going to give us a nice 150 megawatts. All right, good to go. Anyways, and then I need to make sure that we are at least staying stable with our fuel, otherwise we're going to end up having intermittent power. Let's see, our net is, well, negative, so there's that. We're still very much draining everything. But that's also because I've got space for 50 fuel in each of these things, so that should have been just the last of it being filled. we're still losing a bunch, but... okay, so with all of this, if we take a look at how much fuel we're actually using, it's going to be 6 per minute. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 of these things using up 6 fuel, which is only going to be 48 fuel. Now, I have to see how much fuel we're actually making. And I wish there was a faster way back over here, but it's fine, right? Alright. Alright. Now, how much fuel are we making? I believe that's all going over here. So this should be making 20 per minute times 4, which is 80. Now again, we're not making anywhere near enough sand to get this to work, 100% of the time. At least I don't think we are. Or something else is broken. So we're not using the purified crude fast enough because we're not getting rid of the heavy oil residue fast enough. And that is because we are full up on the diesel again. Okay. That's fine. Diesel fills up very, very fast. Alright, so... yeah, so if I run right here, that's going to push me off to the side, right? So this is... like, even though that's the platform right there, I can't get any closer than this, right? So that's the hitbox that I was talking about. Let's see, EF Spox Gaming, welcome, says hi at 01 and chat. Hello. Welcome, thanks for joining. Alright, so if we have 80 fuel, supposedly being used, then we're going to need, well, that's if it's running full tilt, right? So we'll run that out, and then that should start our production of fuel. Back up, maybe. Alright. So that should all still be going through here. And then 6 divided into 80 is 10, 13. So I'm gonna need 14 of these things? Dude. And that's just to make this thing run like full out. So we need another 6. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna set this out. Hopefully I have enough parts for it all. So boiler, platform. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm out of iron sheets, of course. Yeah, we're definitely using up a lot of the... Alright. So I need more stuff, as per usual. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 seems to be the thing that I need the most of, and then I can fill up on my steel pipes. It's gonna be here. We'll get a good 800 going. We'll grab some more of these screws here. I'm blind. There we go. So I got 1,000 of them, 1,500 of them. Okay. Am I gonna need more like regular screws? Probably. All right. And then I'm gonna need probably more of these plates. Let's see, right. Yeah, so that'll put me at 600. Yep. And then we'll get some more of these sheets. I don't know why I'm getting so many, but we're getting that many. And then also iron wire is looking a little low, so we'll grab some of that as well. That's going to be over here somewhere. Right here. Alright, and then we'll throw that in there and we'll pull 1,500. That should be good. Wires okay, cables okay. Plate. Mat. Do I need more? I don't know. I do need some more of the modular frames though, so we'll grab some of those. Okay. Just grab like 400. Should get 600. We'll get 600. It'll be fine. All right. So there's that. That should be enough to make more of the heavy frames, heavy modular frames. Okay. Is there anything else that we need? I don't think so at the moment. Super exciting. Okay, so there we go. And that is already got 500 more in there. How are we doing over here? And we're kind of keeping where we need to be. Alright, so I'd say that we probably have enough of these fuel generators built for what we're producing, so that should be fine. But I will get this so that way it's maxed out, so I'm gonna need 3 more of these. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And then we'll build the converter platforms as well. Oh right, that's not gonna like having that there, so let's just fix that real quick. One, 2, wait, yep, no, that's fine. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so that will max out our fuel. Why did you do that? I want you to go from here to here, if you don't mind. Okay. So our power production is probably a little frazzled right now. Might be a good word. But we are producing more than we're using, so that's good. But we need to go a lot farther than what we are right now. Okay. So if I do that, and I end this here at the end of our fuel, then I can kind of have everything better set up, I think. Just painting. There we go. Okay. So that'll be it for our fuel. And then when I get to the point where I can actually run this, then we'll be golden. Alright. So now I need to get all of our diesel out of here. And so we're going to run a walkway over here. Two, four. That'll get us kind of around, right? And that gets us to the edge here. Right, and this isn't gonna line up exactly perfectly, even though I'd love for it to do that, unless I put it over here on the edge. Yeah. Okay, so 6. No, let's go 5. And then we'll do a little turn. That's not a turn. There we go. Turn. Okay. And then from here, I would like it to be over to here. And then I'm going to need to bring our pipe in here along with us. That's got to go to the outside, which means I have to go one more over here to the inside. And then also I'm going to need to get our pipe connection over here. So that will be a thing. Let's see, architecture, corner. That's a catwalk. Walkway, corner. That's not what I needed either. I need this thing. There we go. So that can go there. And then, let's see, we're gonna need a 90. Seems like a good place for it. And then, well, actually, is that a good place for it? It's a good question, right? Okay, so I'm gonna bring it in one more. And we'll put it there. All right, and then we're gonna run our pipeline support here. And then I think this is gonna have to be a Mark II pipe. Of course, it's not gonna like going in here like that, but let's just make it a noodle. It'll be good enough. All right. And then a Mark II pipe to go from there to there. Also as a noodle, which probably not exactly correct, but it'll be fine. Actually, hang on a sec. I would like... Actually, I'm going to put this up one more. There's a reason for this, I promise. Okay, so I'm going to put a frame under here, if I can, if it will let me. I'd like to put it on the outside of here, though, if I can. Perfect. Alright. And now we can get rid of this and that. And then if we do our metal frame, small frame, and we make it go down to the floor, then it will look like we actually have support for our little corner piece here. So, okay with that. Alright, so now I need to do a turn here, and then this just goes over to there. And then from here we're going to run out, although I could technically just keep on running this alongside the edge here. I do kind of like it like this. But I mean, we'd have to go out pretty far, so let's see where we would have to start. And I think these are, what, 6 wide? Yeah. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that is our 6 wide. So we would have to start about right here. Any further than this, and we're going to be impacting that. So, can I run a Mark II pipe from all the way over there to all the way over here? Survey says no. I can run it to here. Okay. And then we'll put in another one of these little small pillar frame things. I want you to go literally right there. There it is. And then that can go, that can go. Wow, that is very deep right here. Okay, so then this can come out. Don't know how I missed that, but okay. And then we can go over here for more of our catwalk. Not catwalk, but walkway. I need to zoom this, please. Alright. So that will get us over to here. And then, I guess we'll just start plugging everything in once we get over here. So, right. And then I was kind of wondering. Nah, well, we won't do that. That seems too complicated. Sorry, I'm arguing with myself. Okay, so boiler platform. Well, that needs to go here. And then we need to get our pipe in here. So that's going to be a solution heater, but I need a modular frame. And I also need it for that. So I need 10 heavy modular frames. Okay. And at least with this, we can see how much diesel this is going to use, but I'm assuming it's still going to be 6. Nine and 10. Lovely. Okay, so there's that. Then we need the solution heater, and we need the boiler Mark II to go on top of it. Although I wonder if you can put the boiler Mark I on top of that. I would assume so. I don't know why we would do that, but... Oh, wait, no. It says there that you can't actually do that. Oh, wait, no. This one reaches its maximum efficiency at 500. So anything beyond that is just not doing anything for you. Okay, so once we have that, we need to get our pipe to coordinate with us. So that's just going to kind of hold it right in there, which will be fine. And then I need to get this. I would prefer that it be a little bit closer, but it's fine. Alright, so we'll run this into here. And that is where this has to go. Okay, see how far away that is? Not a fan, but it's fine. Alright, then Mark II pipe going into this. And then a Mark I pipe going into here. Alright, so this is still... Oh, this is using 10 per minute. Okay. So that is now doing a thing. Alright. Did I need that? I needed that. Okay. So that can go there. Okay. So this is where we will set up from here out. Alright, now I need to figure out exactly how much diesel I'm making. And I also need to get this over to here. Good. Let's see, we're gonna go down here, get ourselves a nice little ramp to go down to the water. So I'm pretty sure we can walk here. Yeah, so that'll be fine. Alright, now I need to figure out how much diesel we're actually making. Alright. Also, do I have the manufacturers available to me yet? I do. I should probably make something to make those heavy modular frames. Alright, so I'm gonna need 5 computers, which I think I've got 5 stored in here. I have 8. Okay, good. So we're gonna set this up. Then we'll have it just basically take all the parts. We're gonna have to put them into the Nexus, of course, but we shall get it there. Also, what is this making? I forgot. Oh, conveyor belts. Lots of them. Okay. Do I need any? That is the simple conveyor belt. Okay, yes. We're gonna grab like 6 of those because we're making them, right? So we might as well use them. Okay, so over here, I'm gonna set up the manufacturer going this way. And I need heavy modular frames, of course, so let's make those real quick. Craft bench. Heavy modular. I passed it. There we go. Okay. So there is everything we need to make this. And then, alright, so yeah, manufacturer, we're going to set it up so it's kind of even with this. I think right there. Looks pretty good. Alright, and then I want you, ooh, advanced conveyor belts. We can't make those yet. Okay, and then computers, of course, need the circuit boards. The circuit boards need lots of stuff. Solder wire, so I can't even make that yet. Okay, but we can do this. So that's going to take steel pipe. Let's see, lead plate, modular frame, and steel screws. Okay. So, let's grab one of these. Viking, welcome. I don't think we're going to have enough to make this, so I'm going to put another one of these over here, and then we will power that. Alright, so that will go here. I need less than 60 of everything, so first item is steel screw. So that will go to there. Good to go. Next item. Is going to be modular frames, which I don't believe I have set up in here yet. I do not. Okay. So let's go do that real quick. Alright, and then I'm going to need one of these little receiver guys. This will go just off of the end here. Alright. Now, we're going to go with 120 in, because that's kind of like the max that I can handle right now with my current Nexus upgrade. And then I need the modular frame to be limited to 1. Alright. So that'll be good. And now I can tell the modular frames to pop back out over here. Okay, modular frames, there we go. Next thing is going to be lead plates. Okay. I don't know if I have these in here yet. I do. Lovely. Okay, so there is our lead plates, and finally, steel pipe, which I believe I also have in here. Steel pipe, there it is. There we go. And now all I need to do is just give this some power. I've got this lovely little power right here, and that apparently is not powered. Because that's powered off of that. I think I need to run like a new switching system through here. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna take this one out, and that will be fine for all of this. Take out this one too. And then this can go over to here. This one can also go over to here. And then we can take this, which is connected currently, to go over here, and then that should start everything running. Good. It uses 55 megawatts, dude. That's insane. That is doing a thing. It's making a part. Look at how fancy that is. Oh, and it actually puts the part inside of another part and then welds everything together. Huh. Dude, they even have like little lighting effects for stuff. Like when it's welding, like it heats up. Like look at that. You see that? That's pretty cool. Oh, and it just shoved something in there. Ooh. I just screwed it in. And that is then pressed. And then it starts making another one. And then that just moved down to the other side, which I can't see. That's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Alright, so that should be our first. Ooh, hey, we have 5 now. Look at that. It's going so fast. Okay, and then I would just like to collect these. So we'll throw them into here. Then that should go there. Wonderful. Look at that. So fancy. Alright, we're gonna need a lot of these, so. But that is heavy modular frames now taken care of. And it was super easy using the Nexus, which is great. So I'm going to grab another 10. And that'll be enough to set up our next set of generators and whatnot. So that should be, if that's 4 per minute, another 30 seconds. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now granted, if you want to do like 20 of these per minute, and you have like 5 whole things set up, that's going to be more than what the Nexus could probably handle, especially if you have a bunch of other stuff also running off of the Nexus. So just keep that in mind. The Nexus is not all powerful, but it does make little onesie-twosie things very, very efficient. Now, as you upgrade the Nexus and it can handle more processing of parts per minute, then I think you don't have to worry so much about that. But again, we're not quite to that point yet. Alright, so this is making 40 fuel per minute, and we have 2, 3, 4, 5, so we are making 200, which means we can only handle 20 of the diesel generators. All right. It's good to know. And that's if they're running full out as well, which they may or may not be. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ouch. Yeah, that's why you can't be missing the walkways. Otherwise it hurts. Alright, so here we go. Just walk over here. There we go. We have our diesel being all the way full over here. And then we go down over to here. Oh, and I have to set up water over here too. And we probably have not enough flow in the Nexus to handle all of that. So we're gonna have to set up some pipes for that. Okay, so power, boiler platform. We're just gonna set up another one of these things. Wait, is that, I don't even know if that's correct. No, that was correct. Whoops. Sorry. There we go. And we'll put one of these on here. And then one of those on top. Let's see, logistics, T-junction. Should be good there. Alright. Alright, and then we need just a little one of these over into here. So that'll be good. Alright. So that should be taking care of some of the diesel. And now, as far as water goes, I should be pumping this straight over instead of using the Nexus for it. So that's going to be set up. We're going to have to set it up here, which will be fine. I think we can do that. So, I wonder if I were to put this, because we're gonna have to run through here anyways. Let's put this here. If I were to, or I could just put it over this maybe, or centered here. I don't know. Maybe centered would be better. Okay, so we're gonna turn that off for now. And then I'm gonna run water, if it'll let me. Sir. Sir. Nope, I don't, okay, it's being dumb. Okay. So, can I, that's not what I want, put this on top of this? Yes, I can. Okay, so that will sort of hold that in place. We'll run that this way, and then this has to use up how much water? Doesn't tell me. Probably because we're not using any? Question mark? Wait, why are we not using any? Oh, because we're full up on either CO2 or steam. Yeah. Alright, so let's get this checked out again. Sir. Oh, wait, how did that... That's not even going to the right thing. Okay, so this is using... It varies, apparently. Up to 15 per minute. Okay, so if we have... What is it, 6 of these things? 7 of these things? Well, no, we're going to have more than that. Yeah, so that's 14, right? So 14 times 15 is going to be 140 plus 70. So it's going to be 210. So it's going to be a Mark II pipe here. Okay, yeah, so we're going to need multiple pipes here. I mean, it's fine. Like, that's what we build all of this stuff over here for. So, like, we've got the stacking infrastructure for it already. I just literally have to connect it. That is slightly not at the right height. And if I move it higher, it's probably not going to like that very much. Okay. Okay. Then I guess what we can do... Man, this is not ideal over here. Okay, yeah, no. I'm gonna redo basically all of this. That's gonna probably break a bunch of stuff, but that's fine. Alright, then this can turn off, that can turn off, that can turn off. Okay. So what we're going to do is run this over on the far side here. So, let's get this up to, yeah, I think that's where that has to be. And then that can go over there. All right, so T-junction. Do I want it to be there on the edge? Probably. Yeah, we'll move it in one. Now, the other thing is I'm going to have to build a lot more of these water extractors just to get all of the water we're going to need. So, that's something else to keep in mind. All right. So that can all go there, and then these ones can just go down to here. Because I think the max for this is, what is this, like 60 per one of these things? I think. Yeah, 60. Okay. And then, I guess we'll just run that there. And then all of this has to move because I have to put more of these out. So that'll be fun. Not really. But I mean, I have to take care of this like properly anyways, so we'll just get rid of that. It'll be fine. I'm like killing my power generation right now. And all of that water can also go. And then all of this can go. And then this can go, that can go. And then this is just going to be a continuation of this. Alright, and then that can probably go as well. And then all of this can go. Then I have to build a bunch more of these things, so. And I need more copper pipes, okay. That's fine. Something I could do over here, just for funsies, is to put one of these things in here. So it's kind of like even here, and it looks like it's being supported. Sort of. I don't know. Just for the aesthetics, not for any functional purpose here. And then we can stack this up on top with more of these things so I can feed all of that if needed. And then all of this is going to need pumps and whatnot. And speaking of, I could probably upgrade that pump right there to a Mark II. I don't know if that's needed, but it might not be needed. Depends on if I've got another pump on there somewhere. I don't know. Alright, so copper pipe. This is probably gonna hurt. Nope. Okay, good. Oh, and I did do a little bit of testing after the last video. No matter how many of the inputs or outputs you have on the Nexus, it still will only process the max that your Nexus is capable of. So even if you've got 20 inputs, your maximum, processing is still just going to be 150 is, well, 150 or 120, which is what I've got right now. So, yeah, kind of sucks, but, it is what it is. Alright, so we have lots and lots and lots of pipe now, which means we should be able to set up a lot more of those water extractors, and we can try to fill up as many of those pipes as we can. Alright, now, the Mark II pipes can handle 300, which means 5 of these can fill up one Mark II pipe. And right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to set up another one of these. Alright. And then, let's see, we'll set up more of these guys. Alright. And then the reason for this is so I can set up these T-junctions. Okay, and let's see. There we go. And alright, so this is going to be enough for one full Mark II line. And then we'll grab some more of these things and throw them in here because reasons. So it's not just kind of like floating out there in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so that can go here. This can go here. And then we're going to need a Mark II pipe to go from here into here. And then on top of that, oh, you are maxed out. Then we shall upgrade you. Alright, and then this can go, let's see, we're putting it on the edge. Alright. Oh, and this is putting in Mark II. Why does it do that? Like, I'm not defaulting this to a Mark II. Like, that's not what I have selected down here, right? I have a Mark I, so why does it go to a Mark II? I do not understand. And then, let's see. Okay, then we'll run this out a little bit farther. Okay, so that should be doing a thing. That can go over there. And then this one can go here? Question mark. There we go. Alright, good to go. Alright. So that's going to pump a whole bunch of water. And then I'm going to want this to go over there somehow. Let's see, so if I can get it in between these two. Of course, that'll probably also put it, yeah, right in the middle of that. Whatever, needs to be done, right? Okay, so that can go here. Alright, and then we'll take the Mark II pipe, run it there. Mark II pipe, run it there. Good to go, and then we can run this through over to here. Now, that's going to set this kind of at an awkward angle. That's fine. Maybe. Maybe it won't be fine. I don't know. Okay, so that needs to go to here. Put it right there just for funsies. Alright. Now that should be pumping in a whole bunch of water, hopefully. Okay, good. Alright, then I'm going to run another one next to this, or perhaps on top of this. And that'll be for the next line that we set up over there. And then, well, actually, it might make more sense to put that one into there and then run this one over. Because I'm going to have to run something through here. So maybe instead of, well, I don't know, man. But that should supply all the water that we need for that. And then this is our collection there, so I'm not sure how I feel about putting something there. I mean, I should probably get better collection on here anyways, and that'll be over there. That could run there, potentially, but I think it would have to run here, so it lines up that properly. Alright. So we're going to put this all on here. Okay. And then that can connect into there. There, this can go over to here, this can go over to here. Right. So that'll be set up like that. Okay. So these are pretty much running full out. And then I need to see where I can set up more of these things. So that one is going to be over here, but I want it to be aligned here. Oh, but then again, I can't do that because that pipe is way over there. Okay, so then if I put it over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 must be placed on deep water. This should be deep water out here. If this is not deep water, then okay, good to go. Alright, so now this all can join up onto this one and fill that up. But now I feel like I need to get some sort of a sinking system to where we can fill up multiples of these. I'm thinking some sort of a coil to go from this level up to that level, and another coil to go from that level up to the next level. We'll see how that works, though. Okay, well, let's get going, I guess. Okay. More water. All of the water. Is that lined up? It looks like it's lined up, right? Yep. Okay, good. Okay, and then we'll grab that pipe right there to go from... Wait, that is not hooked up correctly. Uh-oh. None of these are. What the... Dude. I had the little green line on there. It lined up to the little green line. Annoying. Okay. Oh, and now there's no little green line. Wait, no, there's a little green line. Is that this one? Okay, so it's like... So there's this green line, and then there's a second green line. So we need this to be on the second green line. So, there we go. Okay. Well. Live and you learn, right? Viking, welcome. Did not see your chat, I apologize. Okay. Then I'm gonna need that pipe. No, I just want Mark II pipe. Doesn't have to be no indicator. Okay. So there is that, and that'll fill up another 600 line. Okay. And then we can fill up the third 600 line over here on this side. Not exactly sure how I'm going to get that to work, but assuming it'll have something to do with these. How far do I have to go? A little farther still. Here, I guess. Well, maybe just here. I don't know, it's fine. And then beyond this, don't think I need anything. And then this is going to go from here up to there. So, Mark II pipe to here. All right, and then I have to get this settled so it goes over. So let me get that in here first. So that means that this has to come out. That has... Oh wait, no, that's not even the right place. I have to put it right there. Dang it. How badly did I just mess up? Pretty badly? Looks like it. Alright. It's fine. Alright. It's nothing that can't be fixed. Right, right. That can go there. I kind of want to make this like no indicator. So I don't need to see these little things running. You know what I mean? Just a nice clean pipe. That's all I need. There we go. Okay, so now that that is back to where it's supposed to be, let's throw this back in here. Okay, and then which part? This part, okay. Oh, right, I need to get these things in here too. Okay, so now, Mark II pipe. Wait, how, wait, what? No, that's not even correct. I'm so confused. Okay, so you can go here. Wait, no. Is that... That's not where that has to go. Okay. So this I don't need. And it's up onto here that I do need. Okay. Figured out one of these days. But I'm not going to be able to place another one on top of here. Because it won't let me, right? It's just going to try to float it, right? But that's not what I want. So we have to take out all of this. Remember where it was. So that way we can put another one here. And then take this out. Then put another one below this one. So you can build from the top down, you can't build from the bottom up. And that will get that going. Alright, so this becomes our Mark II. And that goes up to the Mark II. And that is how that is supposed to be. Okay, and then we get to run this over to here. This gets to go over to here. This gets to go over to here. This gets to go over to here, and this one gets to go right there. Okay. My nose is like, it's not quite running, but it's like right on the edge, and it's kind of annoying. Not really anything I can do about it though, so it is what it is. Alright, Mark II. Yeah, we'll do no indicator, that's probably fine. And then that one can go over to here. Okay, so I feel like this would be better suited to go into here, because that's straight across, right? And then this one we could set to go that way. And then all of this we're gonna have to do something with as well. So how much CO2 or whatever, so that's producing 15, and we have 14 of these things, so that's gonna be 200 something, right? 260? Does that seem right? No. Hang on. 150 plus 60. 210? I can't do math right now. Let's see. 15 times 14. 210. It is 210. Okay. Good to go. Alright, now these, I'm going to get rid of these. Because even though I like them, they're not the final thing that I want over here. So, and then over here, we're going to have to run this that way. So that'll be fun. And then that's got to run to here. And provided we have this in here correctly, we'll just do a Mark II, going from here over to here. So that'll be straight across, good to go. I feel like this could be straightened out. Like, a lot. Which means that this has to go, that has to go, that has to go, and that has to go. So that way I can run this thing in here properly. Alright. And that's not even hooked up correctly. Don't believe the green lines. They lie to you. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so green lines, green lines. Okay, now we have lots of green lines. Okay, I need this to be over here. Now, does that seem correct? Yes? Okay, good. Alright. Oh, nope, that's gotta be this. And then this technically also has to be Mark II pipe. Okay. It's looking rather clean. do say so myself. Actually, do I even need... I wonder. Yeah, and this, I don't like this being here. It's gonna have to move. Yeah, I kind of want this to be a 90, to be honest. Because I'm not anticipating this going anywhere else. Let's see. Viking says, all good, I'm just creeping while I clean, lol. Nice. Nico says, dude, I'm going to watch your Ascension Vampire Lord video in a second. Sweet. Just to find it, there are 3 different locations that you need to go to find exsanguinated corpses. The first one is going to be in the Terror Fiend caves in Eastern Plaguelands, which is in the northwestern corner of that. The next one is going to be in Azshara, which is, if you go all the way to the island, the Night Elf Island, all the way to the west, on the west side of Azshara, and you go to one of the islands to the south, there is a little cave in there with a bunch of the fish people. So there's another corpse in there, so you need to get the blood from that. And then there was a third corpse. Oh, right. So if you go into the winter place, what is that called? The winter place? But anyways, if you go all the way to the south, past the dragons, Winter Spring? I think, yeah, Winter Spring. So all the way south past the dragons, you're going to find a bunch, it's like a warren, I guess. And so like a bunch of caves that kind of go all over the place and like a bunch of open areas. And it's all demons, right? So the third one is going to be over there. Now, once you have all 3 of the exsanguinated corpses, and actually I think before you get them, I think you need Blood of Heroes, and I think you need 5 per exsanguinated corpse or whatever. And then you exchange that, and then you get the 3 parts. You take the 3 parts, you put them all together, and boom, you have Vampire Lord. So, but keep in mind, Ascension has been updated since then, so I don't know if that is still going to be where everything is. Nico says, thank you for that. I'm going to subscribe for sure and watch your content. Appreciate that. Charles is here. Welcome, Charles. You missed a lot of manual crafting, Charles. Missing out, dude. All right. So that should be good there. All right. So now I got this, and that should be up over there. That looks nice. And then we'll get another one of these to go all the way over to here. All right. And then I need this to go over there. Which, yeah, that's gonna be fun. How am I gonna do this? Okay, so this has to go here, and then on top of this, we're gonna need Mark II, if I can get it up onto here, and there we go. And of course, it's not gonna like me putting it here, so we have to take that out. So I can go over here to this 90. Over here, and then that has to be in line with this thing. And that in line over there. Question mark, I believe so. And then we'll take all of that and we'll run that over to there. And then, let's see, we're gonna take this, which is the no indicator version. All right. So that can go over to there, which means we can now take this out. All right. Charles says, well, I'm ripping my hair out because my code to prevent my rocket from launching is launching. Well, that is definitely an issue. That does seem like something that would have to be fixed. So what I usually do when I'm writing code in Stationeers is I always take care of my emergency stuff first, right? So, and then I would always have that just kind of branch back to the start or whatever. And that'll be like the first line of code that I go through. So let's say that I'm trying to fill up a tank with some sort of gas, right? And I don't want that tank to go over 40. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a branch greater than, so BGT, and then that tank, and I'll set it to 40 megapascals, right? And then I'll set that branch to go back to the start. So that way it never gets past that point in the code, because it's always going to see that there's more than 40, there's going to be at least 40 megapascals in that tank, so it'll never, ever, ever go through the rest of the code, which will then work to fill it the rest of the way up. So always take care of your emergency stuff first. And then it doesn't matter if your code is like 200 lines long, take care of your emergency stuff first. And if you're dividing your code into sections, with each section, your emergency stuff goes first. Now it's the very first thing that's executed, and you can set whatever limits you want, and then provided you hit those limits, it will never, ever, ever go past it. So that is my advice to you. What you choose to do with it is up to you. But yeah, that's basically my kind of philosophy for all of that stuff. All right, and then I'm going to put in one of these. That looks complicated and not even accurate. Okay, so how... Okay, is it because of this? I don't know. No, it is not. It is because of this. Okay. So then let's put this in there. Hey, there we go. All right, now it works. So that can go into there. So again, moral of the story, if it does not work, make it work. Yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. That looks somewhat, I don't know, something. Okay, and then we'll take this, and then I should probably do like indicator, right? Because this is indicator, or is this not indicator? Whatever, I'm just gonna grab that pipe. That can go there. Okay, and now all of this stuff is gonna have to move up one. Yeah, okay. So I should be able to set this then fairly easily with this. And then all I have to do is align nice little T-junction over here. Is that where that goes? Aha, perfect. And we'll just do the same thing over here. That'll get us more stuff. And then we'll get one of these things, set this over there too. There we go. And then these can come up. All right. And then, oh, that's gonna have to go down to here and then up. Oh, I don't even know if it can go up like that. We're about to find out. I think we can get that to work if we go with, oh, that's actually kind of perfect. Okay. Well, that works. I am out of something. Oh, steel rods. Okay. Let's go and grab some of that. And then I also have to take care of the steam and the carbon dioxide. That's why none of this is working right now, because it's stuck. All right, so there we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo. It's probably faster if I don't go up the stairs, but meh. It's more fun this way. Actually, let me see if I can go right through here. Lovely. Took minimal damage, so that's good. Alright. Next thing. This all needs to be doing a thing. How are we doing here? Good. So we'll take some out of here. We'll take some out of here. Put some back in there. Then we'll take some out of here. Then we'll have our 600. Alright, good to go. I'm going to grab some more brass pipes because I know I'm going to need them. And we're not making any brass at the moment. That's not great. Not really much I can do about it though. Yeah, that little pump is like working overtime right now, man. Alright, there we go. And doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Alright, so there is that. Good. Alright, so that can go over to here, and then I need this to go over to here. And then once I have that, we need to go from here to here. And then just a little Mark 1 pipeline from here to here. There we go. Okay, so that will send in a bunch of water. Good. Ooh, we're heating up. We were heating up. We're not heating up anymore. Alright, anyways. The next thing that I have to do is to set up all of this. And then how much steam is this putting out? Okay, so that's 30 times 14 is more than 300. 420. So I think we're not going to have enough capacity in our little steam line here to bring it all out. But, okay, so if we're doing 30... Charles says what's making it worse is the set DB setting isn't working. Check to make sure that you're putting the right values into it and make sure you don't get the NAN error. So kind of chunk out your code into bits and then check each bit. Not literal logic bits, but you know, like this little section here, this little section there. So check through each section, which is, you know, the part of debugging that really, really sucks, to make sure that whatever you're putting out there is correct. And then go through it step by step all the way through. And then don't skip anything. Don't, even if it seems like, oh, there's no way I could have messed that up, don't ever think that. Because the one thing that I've learned in all of my years of coding is that it is almost always the simplest stupid things that you think that you can do in your sleep that you always mess up. And then he says, it's showing my battery change ratio, and I have no input from the batteries. At the very last straw thing that you could potentially do, if it is absolutely just not working no matter what you do, start over. Start from scratch, and then again run through it step by step the entire way. Make sure that every bit of it is done properly before you move on to the next section. And then all of this stuff is going to have to be Mark II in here. So we'll do no indicator, I guess. And the reason why I'm putting this in here is because I'm going to curl it up and have it go through the rest of this. Because, I mean, it's a gas, right? So I don't need a pump on this no matter what. So I can send that through there. And then I don't think it's going to let me set this in there, is it? No. In fact, I don't even... Yeah, look at this right here. They need to fix that. Yeah, no, that doesn't go up high enough. Okay, so then we'll go stackable to stackable. And then instead of having that be that, we'll have that be this. And then this can become one of those. All right, and then that can go to there. And then this can curl up to there. Okay. So let's do that again. Okay. And then no indicator there. Good to go. All right. So that will just kind of wrap that around so I can get multiple pipes worth of steam or gas, whatever, out of there. I don't know how well that's going to work in the end, but we shall see. Charles says, you was right. It was stupid mistake. It was set to R1. There was an R1 from an old code, and I never rewrote it. Debug mode. Yep. Like I said, 95+% of the time, it's going to be something stupid that you would never even think that you messed up. So, but I mean, once you can, like, the thing that I like about coding is, like, you can have an idea in your head of something that you want to operate a certain way, and then if you can get your code just right, it does it. And it's amazing. Although, I wonder if I should set this up one more. I think I probably should. Just to make sure that I have enough height up off of all this stuff. So let me throw in another one of these things. Another one of these things. It's not letting me. Why? Okay, and then we'll do... Wow, that is just awkward. There we go. Okay, so now we can run up to here. We can run that up to there, and we should have more than enough height to get that going. And so basically, I have everything still dumping into this line, but it becomes 2 300 lines down on the other side. And that should work for what I am attempting to do here. Alright, so. Was it just going to be a mess of pipes? That's pretty much all it's going to be. Okay, so we're going to have 14 of these things, right? So if I go... Well, actually, let's just go down 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Yeah, okay. So we'll set it up here. And then I got to figure out how to get all this in here. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be in here. This is just going to be awkward. Alright, so nope, you go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this. 5, 6. Okay. And now I have to get from way over there, which is not going to be far enough. So we'll have to go like 5, and then do that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So after the 5th, and then 5, 6, 7. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should be good. So in here, somehow, between these two things, I have to set up more of this stuff. Okay. It's fine. We can do it, right? So that will go here, onto here somehow. There we go. And then that can go into here somehow. Alright. And then we go to there, and I need iron rods. Okay. What are we at? 835? Alright. So this is it's a work in progress, but I feel like we've actually made a fair amount of progress. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. I do have work tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, so we're manually wiring, tubing, piping, whatever, all of this stuff instead of using the Nexus. And that is because the Nexus can't handle the throughput that these things need, so I have to set them up manually. So that's kind of what we're going to do, and then we'll get it all running, and then it'll be amazing, and we won't have any problems, right? Right? I'm probably just deluding myself, but that's fine. Okay, so Charles says, okay, load R0 lever settings. Lever is pulled, then set equal to 0, R1, R0. It should be a 0, but I'm getting a 1. That is because your set equal to 0 will return a 1 if R0 is equal to 0. So if you're getting a 1, that means that your lever is off. And then if you turn your lever on, it should turn, you should get a 0 out of it. Lever is a 1. Okay, load into R0, the lever, the setting. Double check with your little tablet thing to make sure that you're pulling the right thing off of the lever, and then check your lever on off to see what actually changes, and make sure that that's good. And then also double check your SEQZ and make sure that you don't have your R1 and R0 flipped. Charles says I debugged the lever. Okay, sweet. Well, I mean, just keep at it a little bit at a time. I'm going to go off and get some food because I have yet to eat tonight. It's been a long day. I had to sew up my my work fleece. It's got the little company logo on it and has a collar on it because we're required to have a collar. So I can wear a t-shirt to work, throw the fleece on, and now all of a sudden I have a collar. But yeah, so I just spent like an hour and a half sewing that up because the zipper decided to start breaking. So that's now fixed. So that's good. But I'm tired. I'm hungry. And I want to go to bed. Anyways, that's all I got. So if you liked what you saw, come back tomorrow. We'll do it again. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. But for now,